His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. Chris Fabregas, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. He could be really tough to hit.
And there's one away. Standing in, Mark Pruitt, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, number 69. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Number 69.
First pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Pruitt waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Coming to the plate now, Hideki Nomura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Back up the middle. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Mark Pruitt. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Mark Pruitt.
0-1 pitch on its way. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Coming to the plate now, George Escobar. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
George Escobar.
Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, number 69 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Perazo is under it. 1 out.
Well, it looked like his mechanics just broke down a little bit right there. He dipped his back shoulder a bit.
Digging in once again, George Escobar.
The center fielder, George Escobar.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit. Now at the plate, number 69. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-5 ball game. Ready once again, Hideki Nomura, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back, no double play. So striding forward now, Freddie Garcia is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Ready for another shot now, number 69. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. That's popped up. Perazo has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. The West Prospects came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Afternoon baseball here on the show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the prospects representing the East. David Ho, a Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play. Yeah, and the result is not what he wanted, but he should be really pleased with that at-bat. He barreled that thing up really well, which is really what the scouts are looking for here in the showcase. They know sometimes you just...
Leading off the inning, Jake Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here. The ground out to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Ready now, Tom Ruffin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in now, number 69. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 69.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Gonzalez has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Well, it looked like his mechanics just broke down a little bit right there. He dipped his back shoulder a bit and couldn't stay on top.
Stepping in, Mario Valdez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hard to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So coming to the plate, Jake Gonzalez, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Gonzalez.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Samuel Cortez. He flew out in his last at-bat. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Weakly to the left. Reined in. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Henry Villanueva is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Villanueva.
So digging in now, number 69. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
This one's flared off to the right side. Ruffin is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, number 69. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swinging a soft liner in there. A base hit.
On the bag. Pick it up.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Derek Aochi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. To his left, Gonzalez, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Bernardo Jimenez. Both the tying and go-ahead runs stand in scoring position with only 1 away. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So a big moment in the ball game here. Jorge Moya, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Softly on a line to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Irvin Tuckman is credited with the win. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
For the Heat, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the visitors, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Herschel Dale, a relief pitcher from the Central Region. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select Brian Lorenz, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the third pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Alfredo Lerma, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the fourth pick, the Chicago White Sox select Alexis Perez, a right fielder from the Central Region. With the fifth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select David Sams, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the sixth pick, the New York Mets select Gustavo Villegas, a third baseman from the East Region. With the seventh pick, the San Diego Padres select the shortstop from the Central Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draft After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, a welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the San Antonio Missions and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball. Striding into the box, Arnold Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground is short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Striding forward now is the DH, Pablo Bruno. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Short, hit hard, scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top half of inning number. So stepping in, number 69. He'll take his first hacks here. He's set, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Silva is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, 2 cost. Digging in, number 69 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoke toward third. And quickly there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keith Ogle. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hard hit ball to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, number 69. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Combs giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Stepping into the box, Pablo Bruno. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Pablo Bruno.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. At the plate, Jason Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 0-2 home. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Travelers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Welcome to MLB. J.J. Freeman, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball. And even though this isn't the end goal, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
And he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. And he is out on the tag. Stepping into the box, number 69. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch on the way. Sliders in for a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and they get the force for the second out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next will be the designated hitter, Rodney Finch. He singled his last time up.
Finch.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Here you go.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2.
Leading off the fourth.
Now to the plate, Heath Roman. He flew out in his last at-bat. On the ground out to short. He's got it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Now at the plate, Arnold Suzuki. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Arnold Suzuki.
The middle. Fielded cleanly. Tough throw to first. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Arkansas leads this thing 3. Settling in now, Johnny Holmes.
Left fielder, Johnny Holmes.
Working for the punch out and the off. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first to complete the double play. Into the box now, number 69. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. This is line to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Striding in, number 69. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1, here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Roman on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Roman. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Pablo Bruno. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Hunt takes it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping in, number 69. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming, here it is. Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 69. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Soft liner towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Not every ball's going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Richter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to keep the one-run lead. Here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Travelers lead it 2-1. Now batting, number 69. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hit high in the air down the right field line, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. At the plate, Jason Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1 pitch. The ground out to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors. Now at the plate, number 69. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores. And the 2nd run will score as well. Oh, and he throws it away.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Richter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High in the air out to center field. Combs on the move, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Missions came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
minor league baseball now on the show. Val Baker will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Keys is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now in the box, number 69. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Keys is there, 2 gone. In now, Tom Koo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Tom Koo.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first, a double play. Digging in, Jay Cleveland.
Now batting, shortstop, James Cleveland.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Weakly to the left. He's got it. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Now at the plate, number 69. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Keys will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Leading off the inning, Carlos Gutierrez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And there's the first out. So striding in, number 69. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Richter. He's 1 for...
That's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the base.
And the 2-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on the mound.
Stepping up to the plate, Erwin Bland. And their runners at the corners now. Ready with the 0-1. He's running. Oh, and he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The runner's breaking for home. Now he'll step off. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 7-0 shutout. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Today, the Diego Diaz will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Stepping up now, number 69, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And he's going for it all, headed for the plate. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way. Ready for another chance. Number 69. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Now here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Digging in, Billy Richter, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rodney Finch.
Rodney Finch.
Ready with the 3-1. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. Standing in, Felipe Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. This is skied into short left center. Cleveland takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Dickerson. He singled his last time up. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Striding in once again, Andre Moyne. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more. Standing in, number 69. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
McCormick is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Coming to the plate now, number 69. He's tripled twice already in this ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short. Cleveland ranges to his left. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Diego Diaz earns the win. Welcome to MLB The Show, and this presentation of number 60 gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Into the box now, Jason Ramirez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Working for the punch out, and the bouncer to the left side, reined in. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Arkansas leads this thing 3-1. At the plate, number 69. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Number 69.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Combs is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in once again, number 69. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
All right, good job right there. Get it back.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Richter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Slow roller back to the mound. The second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Ready once again, number 69. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the